Hey guys, I'm Julie Christine, and in today's video, I'm going to take you guys inside my makeup kit and show you all of my skincare essentials. I have a lot of products I'm going to be showing you guys today, so I'm going to break it up into 5 essential categories, including one most people don't think of that I love for myself and is totally a lifesaver when I'm working on my clients. My first category is exfoliation. This is something that most people don't think about or they skip, but it seriously is so important. If you have really dry or textured skin and you put on moisturizer or whatever you put on, it's not going to sink into the lower layers of your skin, and you're not even going to get the benefits of that hydration unless you exfoliate it off first. So my favorite product is this. This is called Sex Peel by Sonia Roselli. This is awesome because it's really gentle, but it does a super good job of getting all those dead skin cells off and preparing your skin for the next step. It's like a liquid, and you spray it into your hands and then you gently massage it on your face or your client's face, and you can, it's crazy, but you can actually feel like the skin start to come loose, like it will like fall up, just the dead skin. Another thing I include in the exfoliation category is micellar water. Even though this doesn't really exfoliate your skin, it just is going to remove anything you already have on. A lot of people don't do a great job washing their face, so I always, before I do their makeup, or if this is you, I always put this on a cotton pad and I'll just like gently swipe over their face, and you will be surprised what comes off. This is also really good if you wash your face the night before but all your eye makeup didn't quite come off. This will get it off really gently, so this is a necessity for me. I also like to use it before I wash my face at night, like if I'm wearing really full coverage makeup or something. It's kind of like my first cleanse. I feel like my skin gets so much cleaner, but it doesn't irritate it. Like I have really sensitive skin, and if I use harsh things, it'll dry me out. Our second category is oil control. This is the only oil control product I use because it gets the job done. It's a toner, so it's really lightweight, but it is so good at mattifying and keeping the area you put it on matte through the whole day. I love it in the T-zone area because that's where people mostly get oily and their makeup starts to kind of come off throughout the day. I definitely don't use this on everybody. I just use it on the people that tell me they're super oily. I just apply it with a cotton pad. And these ones are my absolute favorite. They're so soft. They feel really luxurious on people's skin. So these are my favorite to use when I use like a toner product or the micellar water I was talking about earlier, because they just feel so good on people's skin. I love them at night when I'm taking off my eye makeup because they're really soft and I feel like they don't pull at that area. Okay, my next category is hydration. This is my favorite category because I feel like almost everybody is dry or needs a little hydration. Even my girls that are oily, sometimes they still need moisture as well. So these two are my go-to products. This one I love because it's really universal. It goes on fairly light. It absorbs really well. You're not going to get any greasiness, but it does a great job of making the skin feel really smooth and moisturized. Honestly, just a really great all-around moisturizer. Okay, my next one is an awesome product. This is called Water Balm. And this is by Sonia Roselli. Her brand of skincare, so many professional makeup artists love because it just works so well. The texture of it is so light. That's why it's called Water Balm. When you apply it, it feels like really thin. Like you don't get that heaviness of other moisturizers, but it penetrates the skin so well. Like if the skin is thirsty or even a little bit dry, I feel like this really gets in there and really hydrates it without leaving any film at all. This is also really awesome as a makeup primer. We'll get into primers later, but not everyone needs them, and if they don't, this is enough. Like especially if somebody is dry, sometimes I'll do other hydrating things or put moisturizer on before, and this is a super good sealer because it's so thin. I put it on over top and you just tap it with your fingers, and I feel like it just locks everything in and gives like the perfect canvas for your foundation. These are my other two favorite from that brand. I just recently added these to my kit. They're kind of newer products from her line, and I love these. This one is called Water Elixir. So it's similar to the Water Balm that I talked about before, but it's a liquid. So I would apply this first. So if somebody is really dehydrated or in like winter months of the year or something like that, I'll put this on first, and then I'll put the Water Balm over top of it, and it is like the perfect amount of moisture. Their skin feels so soft, especially if you use this in conjunction with a good exfoliator before if they need it. It's like they have new skin. It's amazing. This one I really like too. This is called Water Oil. Oils are really popular in skincare right now because we all want that glowing, like super fresh skin, and these are awesome for that. This one I wouldn't use on everybody. The Water Bomb and Water Elixir I almost can use on everybody, and they're amazing. This one I use for my more drier clients, or if you're not doing like a matte finish, if you want to be really dewy or really glowy, this is awesome. And I like to layer stuff, so I'll use this with other moisturizers or the Water Bomb on top, even with the Water Elixir. I like this one particularly because it's still pretty lightweight. Like sometimes when you get into the oils, they're so heavy and the makeup looks so gorgeous like right at the beginning, but it does not wear. Like the oil is going to eat through the makeup throughout the day and stuff like that. But I feel like this one's a good balance of giving that texture that you want, but holding up and not being too over the top and not like making all your other skincare slide up your face. Next category is primers. So primers are something I think everybody gravitates towards because they sound like a good idea. Like, oh, perfect, I want my makeup to last a long time, I should probably use primer. But you don't always need them. So I'm gonna show you some of the ones that I do think are helpful and serve a purpose. Because like I said before, I feel like a good moisturizer or the other skincare things I talked about, sometimes that's like totally enough and you don't need anything else, especially like the Water Bomb. Like when you get a product that has a really great finish, sometimes that's fine and you can just go right into makeup. But these are the other ones I like. This one is a pore minimizing primer. This is super great for anybody with large pores. A lot of times people that have oily skin and stuff like that have larger pores, or as people age, their pores get bigger. So this is a really good thing to have. It has like a super velvety finish and it literally, you can feel it just filling in the lines and filling in the pores, and it makes everything so smooth. And then when you put on your foundation over top of it, it doesn't just sink into everything. It's kind of like it flattens everything out before you put that on, so the skin looks a lot smoother. I have friends that will literally just wear this instead of foundation because of the texture it gives your skin. Like when you put it on and you feel it, it's just like so smooth, and sometimes that makes the skin appear a little like plumper, like a little bouncier. So in the summer, or if you don't feel like wearing a lot of makeup, sometimes just this alone is nice. It doesn't have any pigment, so it won't give any coverage per se, but it does kind of plump the skin up and make it look nice. One of my favorite brands for primers is Becca. Their line of primers is so good if you love the glow, which who doesn't? The type of shimmer they put in these is like perfect. It's not glittery, it literally is just like a glow and it reflects light so pretty. This is another one if you for the summer or something, or you just don't like to wear foundation every day. This is really also pretty on bare skin. You can just put it on the high points of your cheeks or your face, or I really like it when I'm doing like a dewy look or something. I'll put this on all over the face and then I'll put on like a sheer coverage foundation, and it is so beautiful. These ones come in different shades depending on the skin tone, but they give more of like a goldeny, like bronzy glow. It doesn't add a lot of color, so even if you're not doing a bronzy look, it still gives a nice glow. And then this one I love too. This one is the First Light Primer. And this one has like a purple undertone. It's not gonna look purple on your face, it just looks clear. But that tiniest hint of violet is a really great brightener. This is so good for dull skin or an everyday primer. I just love both of these. On myself, I alternate these for different things. My last category that I said most people don't think about is hair removal. These razors are amazing. Pretty much everybody has peach fuzz on their face. Most of the time you don't notice it until you put on foundation, and then you just sort of see it. This is awesome for that because it's made to be used on the face, so it doesn't make your hair grow back darker or thicker or anything like that. It just removes the fuzz and also like extra dead skin you have. I honestly like to use this on my whole face because it's like an at-home version of dermaplaning, which is what you can get from your esthetician, and it just removes all your peach fuzz and your top layer of dead skin. Not really like a layer of your skin, but the dead skin that's just kind of sitting on your face, and it's literally like you have a whole new face, like whole new skin. It's so soft. I'll do it before I put on like a hydrating mask or something like that because your products can sink in more and everything is so smooth. And I love having it in my kit. It's really great for clients if I'm doing a shoot and we don't have a lot of time and their brows need to be upkept or something like that. You can just shave around the areas where they have extra hair, and it's super, super great for the upper lip hair if they want that removed really quick as well, or on the face, wherever they want. Usually I just use it on the upper lip or like the middle of their brows. If you haven't tried it, I recommend it. Hey, can you hear my baby? She's on the floor. There she is. Hi. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. It's a different type of video than I usually do, so let me know if you liked it. Comment down below what you'd like to see in the future, if you would like to see more inside my kit or different favorite products that I love. I would love to have you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can see more of my hair and makeup videos. Thanks for watching. Say bye. All the products I'm mentioning today will be linked in the description box below.